What do we have today?
It's fucked up what happened to Russ, bro.
Language, boy.
On God. It's fucked up what happened to Russ. And Russ got a bad take because of that Lakers team. That's the truth, bro. That's the truth. You talk to T-Lou. T-Lou did interview with motherfuckers. I love Russ. Ever since Russ left the Lakers, bro, he's been on the minimum, bro. We've never seen this ever. We've never seen a player who's been the MVP, who's impacted the game, who they call him names and tell him he can't shoot, go to the playoffs, shoot 40% with the Clippers the very next year, right? Take a less demeaning role with the Lakers, take a less demeaning role with the Clippers. He's been a sixth man ever since he's left the Lakers. He's a starting point guard in the NBA. He's arguably one of the top 3 point guards to ever play the game. You tell me this man can't get on the team? All because he's passionate? All because he stretches with the team every single fucking practice?
I'm done with this.
And Tyronn Lue is now looking to the bench to make some other changes. Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook, the man who turned triple-doubles into routine box scores, once the heartbeat of OKC, the 2017 MVP, the fiercest competitor of his generation. But this time, it wasn't an opponent that broke him. It was humiliation. When Westbrook found out Giannis Antetokounmpo's brother, not Giannis, his brother, got signed before him, he snapped, smashed his phone in disbelief. Imagine that. A Hall of Fame lock, a former MVP, sitting at home unsigned while bench players with a fraction of his resume get contracts first. How did one of the most relentless players in NBA history fall this far? To understand that, we have to go back to the moment it all began falling apart. The moment LeBron James brought Russell Westbrook to Los Angeles. The King's choice. The Lakers had a choice: trade for Buddy Hield or bring in Russell Westbrook. LeBron James made the call himself. He wanted Russ. It sounded perfect on paper. 3 superstars, 1 goal, a championship. But inside the locker room, the chemistry never clicked. Because when you play with LeBron, there's an unspoken rule. Everything runs through him. Russ wasn't used to that. He was the engine everywhere he'd been. OKC, Houston, Washington, the ball was his world. In LA, it wasn't. Every miss, every turnover became a headline. Every loss became his fault. And when the team crumbled, missing the playoffs, LeBron's image stayed clean. Westbrook's didn't. This was no longer basketball. It was politics, the scapegoat. Los Angeles didn't just critique Russ, they crucified him. Westbrook, washed, trade him. He was booed in his home arena. His family received death threats. And through it all, the one man who vouched for him stayed silent. LeBron James didn't step in, didn't defend him, didn't redirect the hate. Because that's how the Lakers system works. Someone must take the blame when the empire falls. That season, it wasn't Vogel, it wasn't Davis, it was Russell Westbrook. The irony? He still showed up to every practice, still led the huddles, still refused to quit. But by the end of that year, his name was mud. A former MVP reduced to a punchline. And that's when one unexpected voice came to his defense. Patrick Beverley. Pat Bev speaks truth. Patrick Beverley, the man who once hated Russ on the court, broke rank. He called Westbrook the best teammate I ever had. Paul George said the same. Austin Reeves backed it up. Even Enes Kanter Freedom admitted, when you play with LeBron and things go wrong, someone becomes the scapegoat. That year, it was Russ. Suddenly, the silence shattered. The players who actually knew Russ were calling out the narrative. Paul George echoed it. Austin Reeves backed it. Suddenly, the players, the ones who actually shared a locker room with Westbrook, were calling out the media's lies. This wasn't about ego, it was about reputation. And how one bad fit destroyed one of the most respected players in the game. He was collateral damage in a franchise built to protect one superstar, LeBron James. And the fallout was about to get worse. LeBron's shadow. Halfway through that doomed season, LeBron made his next move. Kyrie Irving rumors started swirling, and LeBron fueled them. After losses, he posted cryptic tweets. In interviews, he praised Kyrie's talent and basketball IQ. The message? Clear. Russ was disposable, and when LeBron moves on, the rest of the league follows. Westbrook's trade value cratered overnight. Teams that once saw him as a franchise player now saw him as a problem. He went from max contracts to veteran minimums in just 2 seasons. That's not a decline, that's a blackballing. And all because one man, LeBron James, refused to share the narrative spotlight. Meanwhile, the media? They ate it up. Every Westbrook headline brought clicks. Every meltdown got airtime, and not one analyst stopped to ask, how did the most relentless player in the NBA suddenly forget how to play basketball? Reinvention and redemption. Then came his rebirth. In Denver, in the Clippers system, Russ found freedom again. He came off the bench, something nobody thought he'd ever accept. He turned down pride for productivity, 13.3 points, 6.1 assists, 4.9 rebounds. Efficient shooting, top 10 in 6th Man of the Year voting 3 straight seasons. He wasn't washed, he evolved. The same fire that once burned too hot was now controlled, channeled. But the NBA didn't forget his Lakers chapter. And no matter how well he played, the stigma followed him. How LeBron controls the narrative. Let's call it what it is. LeBron James doesn't just play the game, he owns the narrative around it. Every team he joins becomes about him. Every teammate becomes a supporting actor in the LeBron legacy story. When the Cavs lost in 2010, it was the team's fault. LeBron is brilliant at keeping his image spotless, even when the empire burns. And the media, ESPN, talk shows, online analysts, all play along because LeBron equals ratings. Russell Westbrook became collateral damage in the system that protects LeBron's throne. The King's gamble. Now the next chapter begins, Sacramento. A team known for chaos. A team that hasn't been truly relevant since the early 2000s. They've taken a massive gamble, signing a 36-year-old Russ to lead their new-look roster alongside DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Sabonis. The fit? Questionable. The potential? Massive. Because what the Kings need isn't another scorer. They need a culture, a heartbeat, a spark. And that's exactly what Russell Westbrook brings. He may not shoot 40% from 3, but he'll dive for every loose ball, lead by example, and play every possession like it's his last. The last stand. But if there's one thing Russell Westbrook has never done, it's quit. He went to Denver, then Sacramento, accepted bench roles, worked in silence. 13 points, 6 assists, nearly 5 rebounds a night. His efficiency? Career highs. Still, the offers didn't come. Until the Sacramento Kings took a chance. A 1-year, $3.6 million deal. His 7th team in 6 years. This time, it's not about money. It's about pride. He turned down $14 million from China to stay in the NBA. Because this is who Russ is. Defiant, proud, and unwilling to walk away from the fight. Sacramento may be his final shot. His last stand in a league that turned its back on him. But here's the twist. Maybe that's exactly what makes him dangerous again. The final word. 18 years, 203 triple-doubles, an MVP, a legacy built on heart, speed, and defiance. Russell Westbrook never begged for approval, never chased clout, never ducked the smoke. He stood tall, even as the world turned against him. And now at 36, on a veteran minimum, he's still here. Still chasing that one last shot. Still playing like the kid from LA who dreamed of the league. LeBron has the rings. The media has the story. But Russ has the truth. Because for all the criticism, one thing remains undeniable. No player in NBA history has given more heart to this game than Russell Westbrook. So now the question is yours. Did LeBron James and the Lakers intentionally destroy Westbrook's reputation to protect their own? Or was this simply the cruel business of basketball? Drop your take in the comments below. We'll feature the best ones in the next upload. And if you believe Russ deserves his redemption arc, smash that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in, because this story isn't over. Not for the King, not for the machine, and definitely not for Russell Westbrook.